Hello again, everyone. Welcome into episode 6 of our Vitality Conjurer. Let's make sure the camera is set. All right. We're going to turn in a couple of quests and we're going to sell some stuff and then we'll get back out on the trail. Here we go. Let's talk to Mornay.
Well, did they like our housewarming gift?
I killed the man in charge by the name of
You
Shanks.
work fast. I like that. We'll need more of that for what's coming next.
What's our next target?
Darius Cronley. Last I've seen his face, they almost hung him for a double homicide. The warden intervened at the last minute in favor of a life sentence in Devil's Crossing. Seems there were ulterior motives after all. Darius Cronley is the devil-made manifest, devious and manipulative with a penchant for sin of every kind. He's the one running this gang, and he's the one we need to go after next.
Do you have a plan?
We have to hit them hard and fast, leave no room for a counterstrike. I've only seen a portion of their operations in the region, but they are really entrenched on the Four Hills in Old Arkovia. Shanks surely wasn't Darius's only lieutenant, so I suggest you find the rest and kill them. We don't want one of them taking over after Darius is dealt with. I don't have any names for you, but they will probably have equally clever prison names as our dead friend Shanks. But to really end this, you need to cut off the head of this operation, Darius Cronley. If what I hear is true, you will find him hiding out in the mines underneath the Four Hills. Lastly, my scouting partner, Elsa, must still be out there with them. If I venture to guess, Cronley has her in his clutches. Save her from that brute. I hear you are quite capable, so don't let me down. When you find yourself out there, I recommend you seek out a man by the name Quaid. He and his group forsook the peaceful ways of the Rovers in favor of fighting back against the outlaws. And I'm glad they did. It was Quaid's people that pulled me from the jaws of death.
All right, I'll get it done. Okay, so I didn't skip that bit of dialogue there because I wanted to set up the next part of the game here. So let's go up here, talk to Steven Skinner. This is the guy that was going to burn his family alive. We saved them. You're welcome. We get a ring. Now we're going to go down here and sell some stuff and check out some gear real quick. And then we'll be on our way. So, where's his ring at? I want to see the ring. Yeah, we don't need it. Okay, so let's just sell everything like we've been doing. And then we'll go up here and we'll put in Vitality. I don't like the cold damage on that. Physical damage converted to cold damage. No, we don't want that. That's... maybe. Fire. It's got some good health on it. Pierce damage, fire, burn, vitality damage converted to pierce damage. No, we don't want that. And we replace these. We replace those boots. So let's try a cultist just to make sure we're not missing something. +1 to all skills in a cultist. Too bad that's acid damage, and it doesn't have any resistances. The one that we're carrying gives us +2 to sigil. I'm gonna stick with that. Bloodburst and Drieg's Evil Eye. We're not doing that. Pierce, Elemental, Blood of Drieg. Now, Blood of Drieg is something we are going to take here in a little bit, but that's got less armor on it, so we don't want that. Okay. Alright, we're going to stick with that right there. We're going to decide whether or not we want those shoulders. So, more armor, pierce, vitality, and elemental. This only has... We'd be losing pierce damage, or I mean resistance. We'd be gaining armor. We can always switch over the silk swatch. I don't know. Let's hold on to those. Let's put those in the maybe we'll use those later. Probably not. We'll forget about them pile.
Got any more scrap metal?
Okay, I think we're going to make this. We're going to put this on our weapon. 555 and 524. Yeah, our damage went up by adding that. Vitality resistance. Yeah, let's go change that.
Don't get killed out there.
So we're gonna learn how to run there, Doc. Let's talk to Darla real quick.
Tinkering is my specialty.
So we're gonna keep this ring, but we're gonna get rid of the polished emerald on it. We're gonna put a soul shard on there, which is going to help our vitality resistance. We're going to do more vitality damage, and we're going to absorb energy from enemy spells. So our vitality went up to 65.
Goodbye. For now.
Let's go look at one more thing.
I do the best I can with what I've got.
Okay, the only other thing we can put in our head right now is ectoplasm. We don't really need that right now. Yeah, let's stick with that right there.
Go on now.
I keep running into that wall. What's up with that? Okay, here we go. So let's go back up here to Old Arkovia where we left off in the last episode. And let's go over here and talk to Mornay, which is, or not Mornay, but Quaid, which Mornay sent us over here to talk to.
Keep your weapons where I can see them.
Mornay sent me. So what do you need? Hang on a minute. Okay, sorry about that. He wants us to go through and blow up the forges. So we can do that. This guy wants us to fight a beast. It It's right up the hill here. So we can go do that too. This is Golgoth, the rampaging. And we're just going to stand here and face tank him and keep stacking sigils and bloody pox and whatever else we need to. And we picked up his bone crusher. And we're going to go in the mine here. See what kind of trouble we can get into here in the mine. Lots of fire, fire, fire. Okay, this green guy that come running up here. Who is this? This is Hallian the rat. Let's see how tough Hallian is. Okay, this guy's pretty tough, actually. I mean, we're gonna kill him. We're gonna get the job done, but... Okay, we picked up a blueprint for our Arcanum oil. A helmet, this big old bone crusher thing. A lore note. Kick this dead body and see what we can find. Hallian's rat. Guess he didn't want to come over and save his buddy. Okay, let's keep going here. Let's go over here and get this loot in the wall, because, you know, loot. Free dynamite. Heck yeah. If you don't want your dynamite, we'll take it. Just leave it laying around. Okay, we've been through here. Let's go back and find the exit now. Get the heck out of Dodge. I'll go up here and fight some more of these guys. Get some of their forges. Okay, we could go down the hill here and fight these guys. We don't have to. Could go down here and let these guys out or kill them. Yeah, you're on my side. Why? You guys are outlaws. Attack. Yeah, level up. There's a forge we took down. We didn't have to go down there, but we did anyway. Who's this boss guy? This is Hudson Fury. Any dynamite anywhere? I don't see any dynamite. That's the only reason I came back. Looking for dynamite. Since I'm on a fresh start account, I don't have any of that stuff laying around like I do on my other account, so. Okay, now, when you come through here, when you get done with these two sections here, you break through this other wall and where's it at? Where did we come in at to begin with? Right there. You break through this wall and you take care of all these guys. You go over here and you take care of all these guys. You break through this wall. Turn here. And now I'm going to turn the camera for a minute. And we got a chest, a hidden chest. Hidden spoils. I had lots of hours in this game before I realized that was there. This is Silas the Skinner. Okay. How many forges have we killed? I don't feel like we're doing a very good job killing forges. Oh well, we'll find enough over here. Cross this bridge. I know I turned the camera. So let's turn it back. Can you go down this little ramp? No. Well, that's kind of a waste. Never noticed that before. It's because I've probably always had the camera spun the wrong way. There's a forge. Bloody Jack. Now he's bloody alright because he's dead. Have we killed enough forges yet? I don't know. I think there's at least... Okay, who's this? Slavyak. I didn't even get a chance to read his name. I wasn't even attacking him. Look at those guys down there. Hey dudes, what's up? bust in here because, you know, loot. Okay, let's go find the mine and let's go kill us a Darius Crownling. Okay, we probably need to clean up our inventory here a little bit. Okay, that's much better. Point in physique. Did we go up a level? We did. Okay. So when I was watching the replay of the last episode, I noticed that I've done something really dumb, which is I've not put a point in Blood of Dreeg yet. So we're going to put a point in Blood of Dreeg. And then we still got a long way to go to get to Black Death. So let's put some more points in Bloody Pox. Now, where on earth are we going to put Blood of Dreeg? I usually put it on the LB button, but I've got the other thing there. We're not really using the disengage. So let's put the mana thing there and Blood of Dreeg here where it goes, where I know where it's at. Okay, let's do it. Okay, y'all, I've got to spin the camera. I can't do this anymore. I got to be able to see what's coming up. So if we didn't have at least 52% in piercing, we'd be dead by now. Honestly, you probably want more in there than that, but... Wow, cool. Just having 52% in there has got to be saving our bacon. With all these gunshots, all the stuff that's going on around here. Okay, sometimes there's a totem. Huh, there it is. I didn't spin the camera to see it. Okay, here we go. Gotta do the totem because, you know, totem. Okay, we got another set of Explorer's foot pads. Less movement, more bleeding. Yeah, these are slightly better, but our thingies on there. Witch Stalker. An epic one-handed ranged gun. No thank you, we don't need that. Maven's Hood. We don't need that. ribbon. It's got vitality damage, so does ours. Health, spirit. I don't know. I'll have to take a closer look at it. Okay. It's not worth going back to Devil's Crossing just for that. To change boots. Okay, we're going to get ambushed down here. No? We're not? We're not going to get ambushed? Guardsman helm. That's a good helm. It's got a lot of armor on it. Why didn't we get ambushed? A lot of times there's ghosts right here. That's weird. They were too scared. Okay, there's more stuff. If you go on around this track right here, there's some more loot in the wall down there, and there's more people to kill, but we don't need to do all that. Let's just keep going. Money bags of Martin. This is a good kill right here. Oh, rare metal. No. Chaos resist poison, vitality, chaos, and bleeding. Man, that's got a lot of resistances on it. That's... You may have to take a good close look at that. Let's cut back over this way. Might be some bees back down here in this corner. Might be able to find some more royal jelly. There's one. Okay, let's check out the map. Okay, we're doing good. Need to go back up this way. There's some loot in the wall over here, maybe? Yeah. Stone rock groundbreakers. Okay, so back in Devil's Crossing, we killed Durini for him being the traitor. If we had left him alive, he'd be standing right here. This door would be shut. you'd have to fight Durini right here, and after you beat him, then the door would open. As you can see, I've given up on not spinning the camera. I just did that as in this dungeon. There's just too many angles that I'm missing by not being able to play the game the way I know how to play it, which is turning the camera. This guy, Dread One Eye. Okay, sometimes the totem will be right here. We already found it, so it's obviously it's not going to be there. Wait, what's this? Nothing. Okay, we're going to cross the bridge here, and we're going to go through this door. I'm going to take out those 2 crystals. And then we will fight Darius Cronley. At one point, Cronley's going to put a shield up. When he puts his shield up, he's basically invulnerable. If we were an Arcanist and had the nullification spell, we could cast nullification and take his shield right down. But we're not an Arcanist, and we don't have that, so we can't do it. So when his shield goes up, we'll probably just kind of run around for a minute, let his shield wear off, and then we'll go back to attacking him again. So he wants to talk a minute. So let's listen. We're going to actually listen to Cronley because this is kind of an important part of the story, I think.
So Bourbon's dog has come barking. You should give up trying to act the savior. It doesn't suit you. Humanity is already doomed and a new power is rising. Get on board like I did or go extinct. Well, that's not quite true. The Aetherials will need new vessels, so I'm sure they'll keep some domesticated humans around to breed like livestock. You know, I heard you were taken when they found you. I bet your offspring would make good vessels.
Why are you after the prison?
Isn't it obvious? Devil's Crossing may be a prison, but it's like a fortress and controls the roads to Burwich and to the west. The Aetherials wanted to capture it, and you know, as much as I wanted out of that place, I think I've grown nostalgic for it. This time, I get to play Warden, and I intend to have some fun just like old Krieg did. Tell you what, give me Devil's Crossing and I'll put in a word for you. Maybe get the Aetherials to keep you around as a breeder. Either that, or I'm happy to do things the painful way. Painful for you, that is.
Yeah, I don't think so. This ends now.
I'm going to enjoy this. You have no chance against me.
Okay, his shield's up. So we'll kill this crystal. some of his minions. Okay, the shield's back down now. Try to stay out of that goop. His shield might come back up again. Yeah, it's up again. Okay, it's back down.
Enough of this. Die.
Yeah, that's what I say. Enough of this. Die. Alright, there, he's dead. That wasn't a quick kill, so our DPS is obviously not up to snuff yet. But we were able to run around and keep him occupied, and we were able to get the kill in the end. That's all that really matters. So when you come in here, don't forget to get his chest. You can't open this until after you defeat him. Then don't forget to go back here in the little laboratory thing. Pick up these 2 lore notes, which we're going to read right now. Holy cow, our inventory's a mess. Then what you want to do is you want to take out this Aether cluster. My suggestion is that you destroy the laboratory and keep peace in the crystal for yourself. This is going to give you an Aether cluster, and it's like a it gives you like immunity for a little bit. So if you ever get in trouble during a fight, you press this like you would a spell or a buff or something, and it helps protect you. So I'll show you in my inventory. Here's the cluster right here. And put that in there. And then I'm going to add the Aether cluster to this part of the wheel. And now it's available to me to use. Let's see if it describes it. Yeah, a large cluster of Aether crystals humming with strange energy. 8-second duration, 75% of damage absorption, 100% skill disruption. So it's like a buff. It helps keep you alive if you're in a fight that you're really struggling with. So let's clean up our inventory here a little bit. Try to keep the jewelry together up here. Okay, that's good enough. Now the other thing you want to remember is, let's say you're towards the end of your session, you're about ready to stop, and you're going to go to bed or go to work or go eat supper or something. Don't quit right here in Cronley's area here, because if you do, the next time you go to play, you'll have to run back through the whole dungeon again. So what you want to do is come down here. Fight your way out of here. Go through this little hole. And when you come out, you're going to be in Twin Falls. You want to go down here. You're going to help fight these bad guys, these skeletons or whatever's down here. And once everything's under control, you can take this rift. So we're going to take this rift. over here, and we're going to go see our new friend, Quaid. After I figure out which way to go. We're going to give this guy the... So if you look in your inventory, we found this chronicle, this Annals of Arcovia. We're going to give that to this guy for some quest XP, and then we're going to talk to Quaid, tell him we destroyed the forges. Then he's going to ask us to do something else for him. He wants us to kill Moneybags Martin. We've already killed him. So we're good there. By the time you do all that, you should have enough reputation with these guys to talk to this guy. He's like the healer. And you ask him if there's anything you can do to help with all of his sick. And he needs royal jelly. And that's why you need the royal jelly. You give that to him, complete that quest, pick up some XP, bada boom, bada bang, all done. So now we're going to go back here to Devil's Crossing. And we're going to go in here and talk to Mornay and Mr. Bourbon.
Well, is it finished?
Yep. Darius Cronley is dead.
The world is a little safer today with that monster dead. Now what of Elsa?
Well, we
You
didn't.
must have seen something.
So we didn't talk to Cronley about Elsa, but Elsa didn't, or Cronley didn't have Elsa. So
Damnation. Perhaps she escaped and ran for Homestead. Or maybe they sold her. I have to go back out there. If there is any chance that Elsa's still... Now that we're not in any imminent...
So now they want me to go speak to Barnabas. He's all worried about Elsa. Spoilers, Elsa doesn't care. So let's talk to Barnabas.
Come, friend. Share a glass of clean water with old Barnabas to celebrate your victory in Burwich. Right to business, then. Before the world fell apart, Burwich got its food stocks from the vast farmlands to the northwest. With the bridge repaired, we need to find a way back to Homestead. The journey will take you far to the northwest, and I haven't a clue what's out there. Start by following the road out into the Arcovian foothills, all the way through Old Arcovia. With luck, the old coastal bridge near Twin Falls still stands. If that's not an option, you'll have to look for Smuggler's Pass. It's an old smuggling route that ran through the Broken Hills. It should connect to Homestead. We must find out whether the farmlands can still support us, or if the Grim Dawn claimed them as it did Burwich.
Okay, Barnabas, no problem, my friend. I'll take care of it. So that's our next big quest, is to get to Homestead. So that's going to bring us to the end of this episode. Another exciting episode. We took out some bad guys. We picked up some gear. We got a lot of gear to sell when we come back next time. Let's see. Oh, that's the Royal Jelly one. So yeah, we got some things going on. We got some more quests. And in the next episode, let's see. Will we get that far? Maybe. Maybe we'll get far enough to pick up our weapon and the shield that we want. That will help us with our damage. Help us with our bloody pox and our sigil of consumption. So that might be, I'm trying to remember, will we get that far? Yeah, we might not get that far in the next episode. It might be 2 episodes away, but we're closing in on it. So anyway, that's going to do it for this episode. Thank you for stopping by and checking out the videos. I really appreciate it. Hope everybody's enjoying the content. Hope that you'll keep coming back. And if so, we'll see you in the next one. Until then, remember to drink responsibly. Please don't drink and drive. But if you're going to drink, drink whiskey. Cheers, everyone.